Sometimes when you want to sit back for some action, there's nothing better than Kung Fu. Kung Fu Killer is a Chinese action film from 2014 out of Hong Kong. It received a limited US release in 2014 and is currently on Netflix for anybody that may be interested in checking it out. This film stars Donnie, Yueng, Charlie Yueng, and Baoqiang Wang. I hope I pronounced that right. It's also directed by Teddy Chan. It goes under the name Kung Fu Jungle as well, although I'm not a big fan of either one of these titles. So basically what you have in this one is a guy who is going through and killing all these grandmasters of the martial arts, and not only is he killing them, he's killing them using their own specific skill set of training, whether it be the legs, the hands, grappling, weaponry, you name it. He's just wiping these guys out. The police have no idea how they're going to stop him, and conveniently they get a call from a local prison, and there's a guy in there. He used to be a former police instructor. He accidentally killed someone and he turned himself in, and he's been serving a sentence. He says he knows how to catch this killer. He says he knows how he's picking his victims. He claims he knows who the next target is going to be. The police really don't have any option. They also hear that inside the prison he breaks his perfect behavior streak by basically kicking the crap out of like over a dozen gang members, and so they know he's skilled, they know he's capable, they know he's fluent in the martial arts, and they decide to let him out, and that's pretty much where the story goes. The action in this film is plentiful, it's visceral, it's violent, it's not over gory, but despite it being so much action in this movie, it keeps it fluid and it keeps it changing, so it never feels stale. Whether it be the punches flying, the kicks thrown, it always changes up, the look of it always kind of change, and from start to finish the action in this film was top notch and it never lets up. For a storyline to be able to fit so many one-on-one confrontations into a film and it not to feel forced and it to fit so seamlessly into the storyline is worthy of applause. And not only was the story able to incorporate these action scenes into the film, it gives you enough substance in between the scenes to where it's not just a hollow film just there for the action. And each one of these scenes was easily able to outdo the other one. Each one got a little bit more grittier, each one got a little bit longer, each one got a little bit more violent as they passed, they got a little bit more intricate. The scope of the action increased throughout until an ultimate third act climax. And for an awesome martial arts movie like this, the acting was actually pretty good. I thought Donnie Yen was solid. I mean, he clearly delivered the physical aspect the character needed. He brought all the action he needed to the film, but he was able to deliver a nice, likable character that had a little bit of depth to him, but I mean, he conveyed some emotions throughout. It made you want to root for his success. And Baoqiang Wang was easily the best part of this movie. He was excellent. He was insane. He was ridiculously over the top. He was a lunatic. He had no idea what he was going to do. Like I said before, a film is only as good as his villain, and in this one, he was the perfect villain. He was clearly capable. There was just enough development of his character to sort of see where he was coming from somewhat, but I mean, he clearly looked able to do what he wanted to do. You knew he was heart set on accomplishing his mission, whether or not the protagonist got in his way. And at the end, when they finally meet up, it's all that you asked for. And the cinematography in this film was excellent. Being a foreign film, it was freed of that contagious, rapid-fire, quick-take editing that plagues American movies nowadays. There was long, uncut scenes of two guys just going at it with some excellent martial arts choreography, and as if that wasn't enough, there was perfect angles, long, wide shots of just two guys just going all over the place. The legs, the punches, the weapons are flying all over the place. It pulls you up into your seat. You're hanging on the edge just watching people go at it, and it's great. And another thing was this film didn't rely on CGI to get the action done. It was just two skilled performers going at it to some very tight-knit choreography. Everything was fluid, it was violent, it was very fast-paced. There was some rope and pulley action here and there, but it was very minimal. It didn't feel forced. And despite all the visual appeal of the backdrops and the set designs and the fluid camera work and swift editing, it all comes back to the performers and what they were doing. They were highly skilled. They worked very hard to get this job done. The choreography, again, was excellent, and the fight sequences, it never felt overdone. Everything was just right. And for that, I'm going to have to give Kung Fu Killer a B+. If you got Netflix and you want to watch an action movie, go ahead and get your popcorn and your water ready and sit back and enjoy the ride, because this movie is going to deliver tons of entertainment, and that's all I can say. Go watch it. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review of Kung Fu Killer. If you like this video and you'd like to see more, go ahead and like and subscribe below. I'm Anthony with the Silver Screen Analysis, and I'll see you next time.